A good Tuesday evening to you. Welcome to the Outdoor Radio Show that aspires to be as glorious as tonight's sunset.
It was unbelievable.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I'm Trey Reid. That other guy you hear is my friend Mark Hedrick. And the state of our union here on the wild side is great.
It is. I mean, you just can't ask for anything better right now.
Damon Poole in the control room.
Well, maybe. Oh, no.
Oh! Ouch!
Ouch.
He wasn't paying attention, so we'll just pretend
I
like
know.
he didn't hear. Oh, here comes Damon.
He is. He's
Here
back.
comes Damon. Well, we got a great one for you tonight. We have a special treat lined up near the bottom of the hour. We're going to jump on the Edwards Food Giant hotline and talk with a couple of guys from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Will Lancet, Legacy Lunker Coordinator, going to give us a kind of an update where we are on the program. And then Ryan Mozachek from Southeast Arkansas, district biologist down there. One of the recent lunkers came from Lake Monticello, and if you've been following the tale of Lake Monticello, you know, great bass fishery in years past, it had to get some water out of there, do some infrastructure repairs. City of Monticello and Game and Fish took that opportunity to do some improvements, and already, just a couple of 3 years in, we've got a 10-pound plus bass coming out of that.
I mean,
unbelievable.
And caught by a buddy that I got to tell you, Rod Martinez, and this was going to be in the outdoor. Rod Martinez loves fishing. He fishes out at Maumelle. Good crappie fisherman, good bass fisherman. I would put his bait and tackle collection up against anybody in the state. Rod's got a sickness.
Well, you know, a lot of people in that have
he
passions.
loves if he finds a bait that he likes, he's gonna get them. He's like any other fisherman. You know, if they're biting a hula grub, and it's that a tomato color hula grub with a green fleck or something, or a black fleck, there's guys out there, maybe me included, that when you go in to buy them, they're not there. So, you know.
Yeah.
And so congratulations to Rod. I know he was excited about it, and I was excited for Rod.
Well, it's going to be fun to hear from Will about where the lunker program is. You and I sort of set our over and under here for the wild side at 15, and you went over.
Yeah,
you took the over, and we're at 10. I mean, 10.
Yeah.
Nine fish in the hog trough. One of those fish did perish at the ramp before Game and Fish was able to get it back, but the angler will still receive that recognition.
The thing about it is, you and I have known. I've talked to Rodney Harper up at Harper's Pure Country Taxidermy about this a lot, and you and I have talked about it. But there's always been 10-pound fish in Arkansas. It's just nobody talked about it. They slipped.
You think a little incentivization may be exposing a few more of those fish?
I would say that a $75,000 express boat loaded up makes people go, I think I'm going to tell about this one.
Yeah, well, that mount replica or a reproduction mount from Rodney Harper doesn't hurt anything to sweeten the pot either.
No, I mean, my gosh. So,
well, it's going to be fun, Mark, doing that Legacy Lunker recognition banquet, I guess, in the fall. I don't know if they have an official date yet, but it'll be fun to see all those anglers and just kind of a celebration of bass fishing in Arkansas. Speaking of celebrating fishing in Arkansas, I know a guy that likes to celebrate fishing in Arkansas.
He just likes to celebrate.
Well, don't we all?
It's time for the Trader Bill's Outdoors Fishing Report. With locations in Hot Springs and Little Rock, Trader Bill's is your one-stop for all things outdoors.
And we welcome in on the Edwards Food Giant hotline, as we do at about 7:05 every episode of The Wild Side, our buddy Philip Castor from Trader Bill's Outdoors. What's going on, Philip?
Well, I've been watching the news, and every lead story is the drought that's going on in Arkansas. That has everything to do with our lake level. So we're going to talk about that for real quick. Greason is down 9 feet. Most of the lakes are down 6, feet or more. DeGray is down 5. Washita, my goodness, is down 6 feet. For this time of year, that's crazy because normally it's at full pool or above. A couple of weeks ago, whenever we had this exact same show, they were 2 feet higher on average. But we got some rain, and that's goodness. You just got to take every drop you can get. Lake temps, a week, 2 weeks ago, were in the mid 40s, and lake temps now are in the 53 to 56 degree range. Watercolor, because we got a little bit of rain that's streaky, and we're going to talk about that yet. The big deal, obviously, was Trader Bill's Team Trail on Ouachita last weekend. My gosh.
Yeah.
Bryce Boatwright and Fletcher Nutt had 21 pounds and change to win it.
21-18.
Justin Howard and Cody Burke had second with 20.36. Of course, the 7 pound and 7 1/4 big bass didn't hurt.
Nope.
Bryson Kidney and Blake Smith got third with 19 and change. This is what was crazy. 15th place was the last place to get. A check was 17.34 pounds.
Man,
we had
not a lot of spread there between first and 15th.
I watched the weigh-in. Listen, people were walking up. People were walking up there with 14 and 15 pound sacks, and they'd lay them up there, and when they'd weigh them, they'd go, wow.
Yeah. Well, this is it. 33rd place was 15 pounds.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
man.
So that's tournament fishing for you.
Ridiculous weigh-in for Trader Bill's on Ouachita. That's for sure. 114 boats weighed 467 pounds worth of fish. That's what we're talking about. It was a goofy, crazy weigh-in. And this was only a $200 entry fee tournament. This is what we like to call a Central Arkansas tournament. The next stop is going to be on DeGray, March the 7th. And that's basically not this coming weekend, but the weekend after on DeGray. It's going to be a slug fest, and that's what we want.
Well, it's interesting. I was talking to Mandy today, and the Trader Bill's Team Trail and Mr. Bass are pretty much local pro tournaments. I mean, you've got some hammers out there, and people like, Bryson Kendi and Blake Smith. You got guys out there that are high schoolers and college guys coming up in these tournaments, and dude, I'll tell you what, they are hammers.
They are. And that's what we're trying to breed.
That's
Absolutely.
Right.
We're trying to get all these kids involved and bring them up. This coming weekend, obviously, is the BFL on Lake Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Lake Hamilton, let me tell you what's going on Hamilton this coming weekend on the BFL. All the creeks are bleeding color into the lake. So if you're in a creek, you're going to be fishing stained water. If you're on the main channel, it's a little more clear. And that's going to be, in my opinion, what all the fishermen are going to have to deal with where you draw that line. Obviously, the tailwater is going to be a little more warm in the main channel, cool, but that's where the clear water is. That's where the live scope work a little better, and that's where, they're going to be slugging it out.
Well, if you got some dingy water in the
Springs
back of these...
Boat Show is this weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Hot Springs Boat Show is coming in, extended warranty on all engine purchases. Godfrey Boats has got great rebates.
Right.
Trader Bill's sells Vexus, Bass Boats, of course, Godfrey line of barges. Tiger Tow Boats is ATX as well, War Eagle, Sea Arc. Guys, if you're needing a boat, this is the time you need to come by it. Hot Springs Boat Show this coming weekend. Please come by.
Good report,
All
Phillip.
right,
Thanks.
awesome stuff. Phillip Kastner on the Edwards Food Giant Hotline from Trader Bill's Outdoors. Phillip, man, well, we will talk to him next week. Phillip is ready to get on to something else. We'll be back with more Wildside. It's time to hit the lakes and rivers, but before you back that boat into the water, stop by Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock, because the boat ramp is a bad place to discover a dead battery. Jacob Johns and the crew will take care of you like family and make sure you're charged up and ready to roll before you make the first cast. Bad batteries take your fish finder out of the equation, and you can't stay on the fish if your trolling motor won't turn. So take charge of your fishing fortunes with a trip to Battery Outfitters, 5915 JFK Boulevard. Crane Chevrolet in Little Rock is among the small number of Chevy dealers to earn Chevrolet's Mark of Excellence Award. It's reserved for dealers who have both high sales performance and excellent customer service ratings. When you visit Crane Chevrolet, you won't just understand why they won the award, you will feel it. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV, let Crane Chevrolet show you the incomparable customer service that's made them one of the country's top Chevy dealers. Crane Chevrolet, I-30Exit1.com. I'm Trey Reid from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz, and when I'm looking for a great home-cooked lunch on the fly, my go-to spot is the deli at my neighborhood Edwards Food Giant. There's always a great selection of delicious meats and vegetables, fresh from the kitchen and served with a smile by the friendly folks behind the deli counter. You'll get heaping portions with cornbread or a dinner roll and a drink to wash it down, all for under $9. For home cooking without the hassle of washing dishes, go see our friends at Edwards Food Giant.
This is Chris Roberts with Southern Bank. You and your business are doing big things in our community. Our financial tools are just what businesses need to succeed, but finding funds for your business can be tricky. At Southern Bank, we make it easy for local businesses to get financing for the things that help with their success. With a variety of loan and deposit products, your business can be prepared with a financial plan tailored for your business needs. To start your relationship with Southern Bank, visit us at southernbank.com or stop by one of our convenient branches. Member FDIC.
BKC Home Builders are the premier home builders, providing custom builds and remodels. No matter what size your dream is, BKC will walk you through all the phases, from house plans to landscaping, to make your custom home as beautiful as you imagine. The team at BKC will be with you through the entire process. If you're looking for commercial building or remodeling, BKC has your commercial needs covered as well. BKCHomebuilders.com or find them on Facebook. That's BKC Home Builders in Hot Springs.
Attention! If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 501-382-9100. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 501-382-9100. That's 501-382-9100.
Arkansas sports fans, this is a night you don't want to miss. The 68th Annual Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame Induction Banquet is happening April 10th at the Oaklawn Event Center. From championship moments to legendary careers, they're honoring the icons who built Arkansas sports. For information on tickets and tables, visit arksportshalloffame.com or by calling 501-313-4158. Celebrate the legends, relive the moments, and be a part of Arkansas sports history April 10th.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz.
You're back on the Wild Side. Trey Reid and Mark Hedrick with you. Damon Poole producing as he usually does here on Tuesday nights and even sometimes on Wednesday nights. And don't forget, as baseball season rolls around, we'll be probably doing a little shifting in Wednesday night shows. So we'll remind you that when that happens. Hey, we got a caller on line one. We got Joey in Whitehall, and Damon says Joey has some questions about fishing. Joey, what's on your mind?
Hey guys, you want to talk about a drought? The White River, well, our spots we've been going to for years, they're all dried up.
Yeah, it's bad.
And we got a place down in Ethel, St. Charles, and man, I tell you what, it's been bad for about 2 or 3 years now. We need some water bad down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's dry.
And the thing about it
But
is,
my boys are. Go ahead.
I was
Sorry.
going to say the thing about it is, when you're dependent on Mother Nature, you just don't know what you're going to get, and when you don't need it, you get too much, and when you need it, it seems like you never get enough. So it may be.
You are exactly right.
Hopefully, we get a little in the next few
But
months.
my boys, since it's so bad down there right now, they're wanting to try some trout fishing, but I don't know a lot about where to go. My boat's in the shop right now, but I've heard maybe like the Little Red or something. I was kind of wondering if y'all give me some tips on maybe where I could take them to do some bank fishing for some trout.
Man, absolutely, Joey. I'd highly recommend a Little Red River. JFK Park is a Corps of Engineers park there, right there by the Greers Ferry National Fish Hatchery, right below the dam. Always a lot of fish down in there.
Winkley Shoals.
Yeah, there's a lot of Winkley Shoals right there, just east of Heber Springs. There's a Cow Shoals walk-in access. And some of these do have special regulations, like if you're going to keep fish or whether you catch and release. And the Cow Shoals is artificials only, for instance, and catch and release. But yeah,
we're going to throw them back. We just want to go catch something on the line.
Well,
you know what I mean?
then there's a lot more options for you. But yeah, man, I'd say from Whitehall, that's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive up there at the most. And
get you a spin caster, put some 4-pound test on it, rig up a
right. Take our little crappie poles up there.
Yeah, get you some power bait and some wax worms and.
Rooster tails, little
Carolina
panther martins, little in single spinners and stuff like that.
And crappie magnets, crappie and trout
magnets is another good bait. Yeah. Well, man, good luck to you, Joey.
Let us know how you do.
Hey, I got one more question.
Right.
I know back in the day we were able to get those full size prints of WMAs from the Game of Fish. Do they still have those around?
I don't know if
we can get access to those.
I don't know if they do those printed maps anymore or not, Joey. So with all the mapping technology, with services like OnX and Game and Fish has interactive maps you can access from their website and app and what have you. I just don't. I think the demand for that reached a point where it just was. They were sitting in drawers collecting dust for the most part. So I don't know. You might try calling up there and asking, but I'm pretty sure with all the digital mapping technology and things that are out there now, they're not really doing as much of that.
Okay, guys. Well, I love y'all's show. I appreciate you.
You bet, Joey. Thanks for listening, man. Mark, you want to do a little outdoor report, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
The Wild Side Outdoor Report is brought to you by West Rock Landing, your gateway to fishing and fun on Lake Maumelle.
Well, Trey, as you would think, my phone locked up, but here we go. Quail Forever Banquet, Big Rock Chapter Quail Forever is this weekend. It's going to be at the Greek Orthodox Church on Napa Valley. You can beat the best way to purchase, I think, these is probably to go to quailforever.org, click the green events tab, bring up based on your location, events right at the top, Big Rock Quail Forever 10th Annual Banquet. Single ticket, $60, covers your membership and your meal. $75 covers a membership and 2 meals, so if you want to bring a couple with you. Youth tickets are, or if you want to bring a date, tickets are $15. Riverside Grocery, which you and I know, great catfish.
Good stuff, man.
They're going to have barbecue pork, all the fixing. Here's what's cool. Kids table. Every kid that comes gets to go in with a prize. They're going to be giving away a PK grill. Folks will have several chances to win guns, all sorts of guns. I don't have time to mention them all, but they've got a lot of stuff. Bucket raffles, a lifetime hunting. They have a chance to win a lifetime hunting license from AGFF. And then this Saturday night, Greek Annunciation Orthodox Church outdoors, or doors open at 4:30, I should say. And, supper be around 6. Bring your kids, bring your date if you have one. And I think I've been. They're a lot of fun, good family atmosphere. And Stuart and the guys do a great job. Commissioner's Cup's going to be May 16th. Can you believe we're talking about?
Man, it's getting closer.
8th annual, Trey. 8th annual. So May 16th at Hulsey Fish Hatchery on Hamilton. Pre-tournament meeting, Trader Bill's on Hot Springs, May 15th. Whole Hog North Little Rock's going to be doing the food again for us again. So thanks to Rich over there. We talked about the Phoenix BFL on the 28th. Pro Guide Batteries is having a Pro Guide Classic. It's the Hope Classic, and it benefits St. Jude's Hospital on Table Rock Lake in Missouri, May 9th, 2026. Go to Pro Guide Hope Classic and then check them out on Facebook. And this Saturday from 9 to 5, Lake Maumelle, West Rock Landing's going to have their Winter Series fish off. Lake is still about 7 feet low, risen some, but got to still be cautious. I would tell you, go out and watch some people catch some fish. Last but not least, CAW Lake Suite, the 18th annual on Lake Maumelle, 3/7, 9 a.m. To 1 p.m. West Rock Landing.
All right, good job, Mark. Hey, Mike and Conway, hold the line. It might be 12, 15 minutes before we get to you. Stick around. More Wild Side coming up.
I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side. Let me tell you about Tammy Chase Insurance. Tammy Chase is a wealth of knowledge as she guides her clients through the sometimes confusing world of health insurance and Medicare coverage. I know because she's helped me understand my options and find the perfect fit for me. She'll do the same for you because every client benefits from her expertise and local market knowledge. Give her a call at 501-658-5127. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions. Trader Bill's Outdoors is the one-stop shop for all your fishing and boating needs. They carry Vexus bass boats, Godfrey pontoons, and Taiga surf, wake, and ski boats. Their marine department also features parts and accessories from most boat manufacturers. And if something goes wrong with your boat, their service department is ready to get you back in the game with quality repairs and friendly service. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock, where great fishing and boating began.
Spring and summer may be behind us, but that doesn't mean there's not a good reason to get out to Lake Maumelle to enjoy a day on the water. Trey Reid here from the Wild Side to tell you about West Rock Landing. Our friends at West Rock have everything you need to enjoy a day on the lake. Whether you're fishing for bass or crappie or just taking in the amazing views of the Ouachita Mountains, West Rock offers bait, tackle, boat rentals, and so much more. Check them out at westrocklanding.com or go see them just a few miles west of Little Rock on Highway 10. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
This is Pat Bradley, and Happy New Year from the Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Maybe you made a New Year resolution to eat better, and Wood Grill Buffet has a huge 200-item buffet of fresh, delicious dishes to make the New Year special. Or maybe your resolution is to lose weight. Wood Grill is a huge salad bar and lots of hot veggie items. We'll also cater and bring all the food to you, and you can get it with a quick call or online order to pick up. If you're like me, let's enjoy some great basketball and some great food from Wood Grill Buffet. Two of my favorite things. They're open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner at the Congo Road exit in Benton.
Arkansas, stop paying full retail prices. Head to Natural State Wholesale, the warehouse, where prices and customer service can't be beat, where inventory is stocked and ready to be loaded. Find us at 2011 North 2nd Street in Cabot. Waterproof vinyl starting at just $129 a square foot. Tile deals all day, every day for under $1 a square foot. Waterproof hardwood around $2 a square foot. Need more? Exterior pavers and stone, butcher block countertops, roofing shingles, faucets, you name it, we've got it. Natural State Wholesale, the warehouse, built to save you money.
Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families presents Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, March 1st at 3:30 at the Jack Stevens Center at UA Little Rock. Arkansas Advocates works for an Arkansas where every child and family has every opportunity for success. Central Arkansas Soup Sunday benefiting Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families, March 1st at 3:30. Tickets are available at aradvocates.org. and at the door.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on a lovely Tuesday evening here in Central Arkansas. We are going to go to the Edwards Food Giant Hotline now. Welcome in a couple of guys from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. We've got Will Lancet, Legacy Lunker Coordinator for Arkansas Game and Fish, and Ryan Mozachek, who's a District Fisheries Biologist down in Southeast Arkansas. You looked at me crazy like I said something wrong.
No.
I thought I pronounced Ryan's name wrong, or I called him something else.
I was so surprised you were able to get Ryan on the phone.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, I was so surprised. I don't know how you did it, Trey.
Ryan, defend yourself, sir.
Hey, you know what? We spend all our time on the water. Sometimes we just, we forget to check all of our calls when we get back.
Trey said you were doing a shocking survey, and I wondered if maybe you'd put it on your frontal lobe.
Yeah, we were collecting some broodstock crappie for our nursery pond down at Lake
we'll let this slide then this time.
Yeah, well, see, you all you had to say was collecting broodstock crappie, and Mark
I'm okay
just
now.
Okay, it's
I'm
okay.
Fine. I'm fine.
Well, Will Lancet, good to have you out here with us as well. Will, we're almost 2 months in, or roughly halfway into the collection period for the Legacy Lunker program. Give us an update, man. How's it been going? What's surprising? What's not? What's happening out there?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Trey. We're up to 10 submissions now after 2 this past weekend where we had our third fish from Lower White Oak Lake and our first fish from Lake Monticello. It seems like the donations are, to me, it seems like they're kind of coming in bunches. Like when there's a hot bite, we've had 3 triples now, so 3 days where 2 fish have been turned in on the same day. But no, it's been a whirlwind, and we're getting those fish back to the hatchery as fast as we can and taking care of them and getting them fed up and ready to spawn in April.
Well, one of the recent fish came from Lake Monticello, Ryan. I mean, you've been down there a little while now. I mean, the lake kind of, you sort of got there after the renovation, but like you've kind of got to watch, each year progress since then. And it hadn't been many, man, and already a 10-pounder. What's that like as a biologist down there watching the progress of this lake?
And, Saturday was kind of like the day of reckoning for us, all the hard work that everybody's put in, all the people before me. And so to finally see that really pay off and pay off relatively quickly has been something super special. So, we're looking at about 4.5 years since the gate on the lake got shut. And so from dry lake bed where you could drive a truck through it, to 10-pound bass in 4.5 years. I think that speaks for itself.
And the thing is a acquaintance of both yours and mine caught it, which is really cool. Rod Martinez caught it, and I was really glad to see him catch it. I met him years ago in Southern Reel, and he loves fishing, and it was nice to see somebody go down. Like I say, a great legacy when you think about that's your first fish out of a lake that's going to be a diamond again. So
yeah, good stuff, man. Well, Will, there's been a lot of really interesting stories that have come out of this Legacy Lunker. I mean, you had first one. Guy catches, a couple days later his son and a friend go back and both catch one. We had twins catch one. A guy catches one on consecutive days at White Oak. I mean, man, what any one of those would have been like kind of a headline grabbing story for the program's entire 3-month span, but you got many of them. What are some of the other kind of cool stories you've encountered out there collecting these fish? We must have lost those guys. Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
Well, that is a little disappointing, but we will.
We'll get them back on there.
We'll try to get them back on there. Maybe we can get them back on. Play a little shoot from the hip, maybe with Will. But appreciate if we aren't able to get them back on this segment, or do appreciate them coming on here and talking about that. But man.
The thing is, that is interesting to me is we talked with Rodney Harper about this earlier in the year before we got this program going, and these guys right now are out looking for these fish. It's hunting. They're hunting for big fish, using live scope. And they're catching some dandies, Trey. I mean, don't you agree?
Oh, my gosh, man. Yeah.
I mean, so I'm anxious to see what happens when these fish move up and get up there, in shallower water, and just see what happens. I think catching 10 by really the end of February is something, but I think you're going to see another 10 caught maybe in the month.
I was thinking about that a little bit earlier, and was wondering about that too. Thinking 20 might be a realistic number right now. I think we got Will back on the line. Let's go to nope, not yet, not there. Well, the phone line was open. No, I mean, you and I said 15, and
we said over.
You're right, and you're already at 10. And we haven't even gotten to March, so it's hard to believe that you won't get close to 20, I think.
What I think is going to happen, and this is just me, with this many 10-pound bassmen being caught here a long time. I've been in a boat with people that catch them. Usually they take a picture, put it on their phone, and slip it back in the water, and nobody hears about it except a couple of buddies. You know what I'm saying? Now you've got people going out there, and they're catching them, and they're letting you know about it because of this program. It's great PR.
It's awesome. Well, I think we got Will back on the line. Will, you there?
Hey, Trey, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
No problem. Tech issues, man. Nothing like live radio. Hey, tell me a quick, your favorite story of the many just unbelievable headline-grabbing stories. I said father and son, twin brothers, consecutive days for one angler who catches back-to-back lunkers. What's been your favorite, or what's been the one of the cool stories you'd like to share?
Well, I'll say this. Twice now I've got a call for a lunker, and I've left the house. And, on the phone with them I said, well, hey, guys, I'm an hour out, so you've got 1 hour to catch another one. And I've said that twice, and once was to the Lowe brothers, and once was to Dylan Riney and Kyle Walker. So
nice.
That's crazy, man. It's just I know, man. It's just I know you said you had some trouble hearing us, but I was saying that any one of the the friends on Austell, one of which was the son of Legacy Lunker #1, twin brothers, and then a guy. All those stories have been kind of the headline to highlight the success of the program, and they just keep coming, man. It's pretty awesome.
And the real success.
Another funny thing about the Legacy Lunker 2 and 3 with Dylan and Kyle. Dylan called in Kyle's fish, but I misunderstood, and I thought it was Dylan's fish, so I texted everybody, at Game of Fish, hey, guys, the son of Kevin caught a Legacy Lunker today, and then when I was halfway there, I found out, oh, crap, I was wrong. It's not actually father-son. Well, then he kind of bailed me out and caught one, so that was kind of cool.
That's good.
That was nice. Let's play a little shoot from the hip. What do you say, Mario? We've got a couple minutes here.
I'm
we
ready.
Can get it in.
It's Shoot from the Hip, brought to you by Crane Chevrolet. Mark and Trey always like to shoot from the hip every week. But when it comes to Crane Chevrolet, they shoot straight and always hit their target.
All right. Well, I got a couple for what's your go-to in the morning? Cup of coffee or something else?
I would say nothing usually. Maybe a cold glass of water.
No,
really?
I'm not real. I'm not a morning person. I feel the most awake at night, like at midnight or 1 a.m.
I found a brother in arms. Oh, my God.
A man after Mark Hedrick's heart.
No doubt. I got to have
Absolutely.
coffee, though. But, I'm a what's the old Yardbird song, Midnight to 6, man, I believe? That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. So,
exactly.
Well, What's your favorite fish to catch?
Favorite fish to catch? I mean, it feels too easy to say largemouth bass, but I
it's
don't know.
largemouth bass.
I know you're a tournament guy.
It's largemouth bass.
I'm not even going to ask.
It's probably a largemouth bass in a tournament, I would say, in the last 10 minutes of a tournament. That's my favorite.
All right, you're on the road a lot. You ever eaten a pig's foot, a pickled egg, pickled sausage, Spam, or chicken under a hot lamp?
I'll say one of the biologists at Joe Hogan Hatchery, he's always sending me videos. He's cooking Spam for dinner, and I tried some the other day, but man, he seems to keep the heck out of it. So I hope it's not feeding it to any of the lunkers.
Well, that's good for you and fun to eat.
Will, we are about to hit a break. Man, thanks for taking a little bit of time to talk to us tonight, and appreciate the hard work you're doing gathering these lunkers and getting them back to the hog trough.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Will. Talk to you later, bud.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
More Wild Side right after this break.
Folks, Mark Hedrick here to tell you about Battery Outfitters in North Little Rock. They're here to serve your battery needs, from cell phones to hearing aids to power tools. And when it comes to service, Battery Outfitters is second to none. Got a problem with your truck or your boat battery? Just pull in at 5915 JFK Boulevard, and the Battery Outfitters crew will handle the rest. And don't forget to ask about Key Fob Friday and watch Battery Saturday. You'll be glad you did. Battery Outfitters, 501-537-4990 for all your battery needs.
Mark Hedrick here from the Wild Side to tell you about our friends at West Rock Landing on Lake Maumelle. I've been fishing Maumelle for decades, and even though I've learned a few things about catching fish on the lake through the years, I've also learned that it all starts at West Rock Landing. If you're looking for a place to hold your next bass tournament, our friends at West Rock are ready to help you take care of the details. Their covered deck is perfect for weigh-ins. They can also set you up with a boat rental for a day of fishing or a day of just enjoying the views and the area's wildlife. Go see them today. West Rock Landing, your gateway to Lake Maumelle. I'm Mark Hedrick from the Wild Side here on 103.7 The Buzz. You probably already know Edwards Food Giant as the meat people. And when I'm looking to throw a steak on the grill, my first stop is the incredible meat counter at Edwards Food Giant. Ribeyes, fillets, strips, T-bones, and porterhouses. Whatever your favorite cut, you'll find the best selection of certified Angus beef at Edwards Food Giant. Their prices are great, with weekly specials that will make your next steak dinner as affordable as it is tasty. Go see them today. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people.
Is your yard something you'd like to improve and make better? At Acadie's Touch Landscaping, they bring precision and craftsmanship to every project, from drain work that protects your property to retaining walls, decks, and fencing built to last. They also install synthetic turf and custom flower beds for low maintenance, year-round beauty. One team done right the first time. Call 501-794-2770. That's 501-794-2770.
Fellas, I know that storm may have threw you out of your routine a bit, but let's get back on track and get rolling, huh? Let's do it with Synergenics and Low T Center. You can get powerful TRT dosed for your body. We're talking TRT customized to you personally, and it's covered by most insurance, y'all. Look, the month of February, Synergenics and Low T Center are offering free testosterone tests and discounted peptides and GLP-1s to make getting your life back as easy as possible. Don't miss this opportunity. Go to Synergenics.com or LowTCenter.com and book today.
BKC Home Builders are the premier home builders, providing custom builds and remodels. No matter what size your dream is, BKC will walk you through all the phases, from house plans to landscaping, to make your custom home as beautiful as you imagine. The team at BKC will be with you through the entire process. If you're looking for commercial building or remodeling, BKC has your commercial needs covered as well. BKCHomebuilders.com or find them on Facebook. That's BKC Home Builders in Hot Springs.
Have questions about retirement, investments, or your money? Call our financial hotline. Dial 501-381-5228 and leave a voicemail with your specific financial question, and our experts will answer it on the Get Ready for the Future show Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Get your financial questions answered by the pros. 501-381-5228. Call now. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Independent Advisor Alliance. Independent Advisor Alliance and Genwealth Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Your heart works hard for you every day. Are you taking care of it? UAMS Health makes it easy with our heart health screening. For just $99, you will receive a heart CT scan, cholesterol and glucose testing, kidney and blood pressure assessments, plus stroke risk screening, all with same-day results. If you're over 35 or have a family history of heart disease, this screening is for you. Healthy heart, healthy you, healthy future. Call UAMS Health at 501-603-1222. That's 501-603-1222.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one.
Welcome back to the Wild Side. A few technical difficulties there with Will Lancet and Ryan Mosechek from Arkansas Game and Fish. Apologies that we didn't necessarily get to take as deep of a dive into Legacy Lunker and Lake Monticello as maybe we wanted to, but appreciate those guys taking some time out of their schedule away from regular business hours to talk to us and about the excitement going on around bass fishing in Arkansas, Lake Monticello. You know, Mark, the other day I got an interesting message on Instagram from another buzz personality from the Zone,
Right.
DJ Williams, asking about bass fishing, and Lake Monticello was one of the lakes that I recommended. I've been really I did not know that DJ has gotten into bass fishing, and he apparently would like to encounter more success than what he has been encountering. And so I was giving him some.
So would I. Doesn't that make all of us?
Right. Well, anyway, I just thought that was cool. DJ was getting into it. I told him that you and I would love to get out on the water with him. So I hope we can make that happen.
What we ought to do is get the old bass boat, hook up the boat I got, and head out down to Monticello, and maybe get Mosechek to meet us down there.
Oh yeah, maybe with some electrofishing equipment, where we can guarantee DJ to catch a big one.
And then I'll put you in the boat with DJ, and I'll get in the boat with Ryan.
You're right.
Okay. And then he'll really see how bad.
And we'll fish the bent rod pattern.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, do you think we ought to do our keepers and calls?
You want to do keepers and calls or trivia here? You want to do keepers and calls?
Let's do trivia.
Okay, let's do trivia. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's time for this week's Tammy Chase Insurance Outdoor Trivia question. You may not know the answer to this week's trivia question, but Tammy Chase has the answers for all your health insurance and Medicare needs. Tammy Chase Insurance. She puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Mark, we've been talking a lot about bass fishing tonight, and a lot of excitement with the Legacy Lunker program, but there's another species of fish that's probably, depending on where you are, they're cranking up their spawn right now.
The old eye.
The old eye, the wallies.
The walleye.
The walleyes. They are, I think, mine and you. Do you take walleyes better than crappie? You think, right? I do. I mean, and I know that's blasphemous to some, but
I would say the three best fish to eat are probably 1 and 2 walleye and crappie, right there, and then probably Kentucky bass.
Okay, I like it. Well, it is time to go walleye fishing. Yeah. If you want to catch walleye, they can be kind of brim. Those are good, too. Just not enough of them, right?
Bass tend to taste like money. That's what
I've never heard that one, Mark.
Yeah,
that was okay. All right. I'm gonna give you a pass on that one. No, walleye are so good, man. It is the time to get out and catch them. Arkansas has kind of about as far south as you can get walleye, but it is a great fish. They're not as important to us as they are as in other places as a recreational opportunity. As a matter of fact, there are 4 states that call the walleye their state fish. If you can name one of those 4 states, just one. Oh, we only want one. There's 4 of them. 3 of them, I think, are official by like legislative or gubernatorial act or something, and one of them is like kind of the unofficial state fish.
You've got a 25% chance.
Yeah, there's 4 states that call walleye their state fish. If you can name just one of those, you'll be a winner of a $10 gift card from Sonic.
And it's
from
not
our friends
Hawaii.
at Tammy Chase
Hawaii
Insurance.
is not one of them.
Look, we could eliminate a lot of states. Alaska's not one of them.
Hawaii.
So anyway, call us 501-661-1037, 501-661-1037.
Already
be
ringing.
the first one to give us one of those 4 states, and you'll win a $10 Sonic gift card. You got this right off the bat when I presented it to you.
And then you
pre-show.
gave me the other 4 and 3, and
you didn't get any of the other 3.
And really, I don't care. I had the one. That's all you need to know.
Oh man, I was surprised about one of them. Not surprised, but it's not in that sort of like geographic region of the United States where we associate walleye.
Have just gone
The
crazy.
walleye fanatics are out. We've got Jim on line one, and I believe Jim has an answer for us. Jim, do you know one of the 4 states that call walleye their state fish?
Minnesota.
That is correct,
Yeah.
Jim. That's the layup one. Would you have a guess, Jim, on any of the other 3?
South Dakota.
Oh, Jim, 2 for 2.
My gosh, he's having a soda at his house. Are you coming from your Tahoe?
Very good, Jim. Vermont, right.
Nice.
And I think it's the unofficial state fish in Ohio, but there's been a movement afoot recently in the Buckeye State to make it the official state fish. So interesting stuff. Well, Jim, man, you are you a walleye angler yourself, or are you just quick with the Google
Mandy
machine?
Short just got him. She texted. She just got
No,
him.
sir.
Nice job, Jim. Nice job. So do you fish for walleye at all?
No, sir. Mainly crappie and bass.
Okay. Well, Jim.
I think he's fishing for a Sonic cheeseburger. Right?
Well, he's going to get that Sonic cheeseburger. Jim, hold the line. Don't hang up. Damon will get your contact information, and we will get that gift card from Sonic out to you from Tammy Chase Insurance. Thanks for listening, Jim, and thanks for calling.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
That was awesome.
Man, he got all 3 of the official with the phone. Mandy was texting him to you. I saw you looking at the Apple Watch there.
Yeah, Mandy got it.
Mandy Short from Trader Bill's Outdoors.
Yes, she and so she was listening. We gave her a little wave a minute ago. So,
man, that was Minnesota's. You got Minnesota right off,
Yeah,
but you had no idea on. I mean, even when I gave you
I
clues,
knew it wasn't Hawaii and Alaska. So you got to give me something for that.
you did know that,
Yeah,
Mark.
and they got them in Canada, but that doesn't count.
Well, you knew it wasn't Arkansas state fish.
Yeah, no, it's not. But I think I said it.
You said
just for
oh,
that.
you did say
Yeah,
Arkansas.
yeah.
That was just a
to
wild
throw
guess.
you
I
off.
mean,
just
a wild guess.
Now, what is our state bass here, Trey?
Our state fish.
Yeah, state fish.
Our official state primitive fish is the alligator gar.
Alligator gar, correct.
I'm not sure that we've ever settled on an official state fish.
What would you think it would be? I think it'd have to be the
I think there's a lot of
sandpike
agricultural interest that would like for it to be the catfish.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think there's a lot of bass anglers that would like for it to be the largemouth bass. I think there's a lot of
crappie fishermen.
Crappie fishermen love to see it be, but would it be black crappie or white crappie? If you go smallmouth, or if you go smallmouth, is it a Neosho smallmouth?
I think.
I'm not wading into that argument.
For a state fish, I really think the alligator gar, it's just such an incredibly cool fish.
It is an incredibly cool fish. I told you, we caught one when we were down in the Louisiana marsh last year, just kind of bycatch. Well, we knew it was not a redfish. Well, knew pretty quickly it wasn't a redfish, and then we targeted them a little bit later on in the week after we kind of found them,
Right.
But man, 30-pound gar, that's on a fly rod, man. That was a lot of fun. It's a great fish for sure. A lot of great fish in Arkansas. We're not going to pick a favorite, are we, Mark?
No, because I like them all. And we're going to come back with Keepers and Calls. I think it'll be fun.
We got some fun stuff on Keepers and Calls tonight. There's a whole topic I want to wade into that I almost got into here, but I'm glad I didn't because we've got but I'll leave that as a tease. I think it's something we should do a whole show about.
I bet.
About kind of like this, in that spirit of favorite fish or
and I'll tell
official state fish or whatever.
With our State of the Union here, I'm going for it, Trey. I mean, it's great. The State of the Union's great, so I'm going to go with what you say.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your support and cooperation.
Correct.
We appreciate your support and cooperation. Stick around. Last segment of Wildside coming right up.
Trader Bill's Outdoors has the largest fishing tackle selection in the region, including the newest lures and the newest colors, as well as a wide selection of locally made lures that are proven winners on Arkansas lakes and streams. They also carry top-of-the-line rods and reels by the industry's leading companies, and they employ local anglers who are always prepared to answer your questions and set you on the path to success. Trader Bill's Outdoors, 1530 Albert Pike in Hot Springs and 12006 I-30 Frontage Road in Little Rock.
Crane Chevrolet is a family-owned dealership committed to honesty, integrity, and outstanding customer service. Looking for a new ride? Crane Chevrolet has a wide selection of new and used vehicles, and when it comes to service after the sale, Crane's skilled technicians and modern service center will exceed your expectations. Crane Chevrolet is more than a car dealership. They're a part of the community. Crane Chevrolet, just off I-30. Exit 130, or check them out at cranechevy.com.
Navigating the world of health insurance coverage can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why Tammy Chase Insurance is here to help. Medicare coverage, health insurance, indemnity, life, dental, and vision. Tammy Chase and her team have the expertise and resources to help you figure out the plans and coverages that are right for you. Check them out on the web at TammyChaseInsurance.com or stop by in person at 8414 Counts Massey Road in North Little Rock. Tammy Chase puts the I care in Medicare solutions.
Feeling like a family getaway but don't want to go too far? Need a true adventure but don't want to spend too much? Want a ton of stuff to do that's all in the same place? Welcome to Arkansas State Parks, where in a couple hours drive, you can change your scenery and your state of mind. With active adventures or just gorgeous views where you can catch your breath. We have 52 state parks to choose from. Plan your getaway at ArkansasStateParks.com. Brought to you by this station and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Chris Roberts with Southern Bank. Your financial journey is unique to you. That's why we offer a variety of personal checking and savings accounts designed to work for your goals. Whether you're looking for low fees or great rewards, choosing the right checking account is easy at Southern Bank. Our products can help you save for your first home, a family vacation, or college education. And just as important, at competitive rates. To learn more about our personal banking option, visit bankwithsouthern.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 501-382-9100. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 501-382-9100. That's 501-382-9100.
Welcome back to the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. It's time for this week's Keepers and Calls, presented by Battery Outfitters. Sometimes you keep them, sometimes you throw them back. But when it comes to your battery needs, the service and selection at Battery Outfitters are always keepers.
Well, Trey, when we get snow here in Arkansas, we get, ice and sleet alerts, and on our TVs, what is it? Pink, green, blue, depending on what we got. White if it's something. Well, I don't know if you know this, but in Northern Ireland, the other day, recently issued a winter weather warning for Wales, the Midlands, and other areas, and it was a yellow snow warning, Trey, which I thought was was very interesting to me.
Welcome, Damon.
Have they never heard of Frank Zappa?
Right.
I mean, come on now.
Where was the yellow snow warning?
It was in Northern Ireland for Wales, the Midlands, and other areas. They call it a yellow met warn, and it warns of rain, snow, and ice. So, I mean, basically, they got a yellow snow warning.
That's not what I consider a yellow snow warning.
I'm not-
Frank Zappa would be what I would consider a yellow snow warning.
Well, you know.
Watch out where the Huskies go,
Yep,
and don't you eat the yellow snow.
Don't mess with the yellow snow. Exactly.
So anyway, I found that they need to work on their color system over there.
I don't like it.
I don't either because if somebody said to you, if we were in Northern Ireland and somebody said yellow snow warning,
I would start looking at the ground
I'm
instead
not
of looking for dogs.
I'm not leaving. I'm staying in the house till it passes.
All right. Well, hey, I got a keeper a little closer to home, and today, Mark, under the auspices of my day job, went out and shot some video.
Yeah.
Will Lancet was actually out there, who was on the show earlier, at the hog troughs at the Joe Hogan State Fish Hatchery. Mossback Fish Habitat donated some custom-made fish structures to put in those hog troughs, let those fish feel a little bit more comfortable, give them some overhead cover, little places to relate to. So kudos to Mossback and Game and Fish for that partnership and making things. It's like getting a new couch or a new bed or a new armoire, if you will, in your some new furniture, man. They got they got a new setup and it looks great.
Well, that's awesome. Puck South won the Bassmaster Open at Sam Rayburn. Now listen to this: 96 pounds, 15 ounces, the heaviest winning weight ever in Bassmaster Open competition. So, name is P-A-K-E South, guys.
Wow.
So, and you had a little something you sent me the other day, Trey.
Yeah, man, I got another keeper, Mark, and I think this one has been all over the mainstream media and getting all kinds of attention, social media and elsewhere. So it's probably not anything newsworthy to anybody. But got to give a keeper to USA Hockey and the goalie whose name I will not attempt.
Connor Hellenbeck.
Hellenbeck. Thank you, Mark. I was not going to attempt to say it, but Mark helped me out. And the bass on the side of his helmet, man.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, on the side of that goalie. But here's what's even more interesting than the bass on the side of his helmet. You know what kind of boat he runs?
No, but you're going to tell me.
He runs a Vexus VX21.
Oh,
yeah. Now listen,
get out of here.
Listen, he got it up there in
Arkansas-made boat.
Yeah, Arkansas maybe. He got it up there somewhere in Of course, we prefer
him to get that at Trader Bill's Outdoors.
But he did get it up in Michigan, where he's from.
Helen Chuck?
Hellenbeck. Hellenbeck. He's been to Hellenbeck.
I did watch the game, or at least the third period in overtime. But I don't know, man. His name escaped me.
Well, anyway, I just thought that was so cool that he's running an Arkansas boat, a VX.
That's
21
awesome, man.
Vexus. So if it's a gold medal boat, Trey. I'd call that a miracle on water.
Oh, man, he just won't stop, Damon.
Shoot him.
Won't stop. All right, I got one more keeper before we wrap things up here, Mark. Mardi Gras was last week, I believe, or was it? Yeah, it was last week, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And I didn't know about this other sort of it's a kind of a parallel or analogous celebration called Maslenitsa. It's Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, Eastern Slavic communities, even expat communities that live elsewhere like the U.S. Now, it's affiliated with the Eastern Orthodox Church, and it's kind of like Mardi Gras. Get all the indulgences out before the Lenten season, which started on Ash Wednesday. But Maslenitsa, the reason I'm so excited about this, Mark, is it's the butter festival.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So they eat pancakes slathered in butter, and
There's nothing wrong with
dairy
butter.
products are kind of off limits.
Do they do
I guess.
butter statues?
If
I'll
it's
bet
a
you
butter
they do.
festival, they ought to.
I mean, I know that up in Wisconsin they do, like Cheese Festival, they do cheese and statues of cheese. I mean,
ice statues, sand sculptures, but we're thinking food.
Trey,
though,
I'm
now.
going to ask you. You're a foodie, so when you're cooking, salted or non-salted butter?
Depends on the dish.
Yeah.
Depends on the dish. I'm pretty much a salted butter guy. I mean, even when a recipe calls for unsalted butter, I'll still use salted butter because salt is awesome and butter's awesome, and I like them both. Now, there's some dish, especially like maybe if it's a sweeter dessert type dish, you don't want the salt to come through as much, or you're going to be adding some salt elsewhere that might overdo it, maybe you use the unsalted butter. But reminds me of a line from a family thing with Robert Duvall, the late Robert Duvall, written by Billy Bob Thornton, where the auntie in Chicago said, "I don't know why anybody want to buy unsalted butter."
Yeah, I want to tell you something. I always look at them thinking, okay, which one do I get? So if I have salted butter in the refrigerator, the next time I get unsalted.
Well, we hope you like your butter however you like it. For Damon Poole and Mark Hedrick, I'm Trey Reid. We'll talk to you next week.
Bastion of quality programming.
Why would you listen to any other radio station than 103.7 The Buzz? KABZ, Little Rock.